Hey, Duke and Fire, how are you? Nobody texts me until I get on live.
Today we're installing a mini split system. And right now with our winter.
Okay. And Adam, how are you? I came in a little early. There we go. Not much, brother. How you doing, Duke? I just called Keystone today, actually, to find out if I'm allowed food cart, is what I told them. They said they're going to have some guy call me back. They don't normally allow that, which I think is ridiculous, in all honesty. And I didn't know if you could still come that far with the weenie wagon, but he's going to call me back by Monday, the park recreation manager. Very important title, I'm sure. But I was hoping, Alita and Moose, what's up, brother? I was hoping I could get you there with that, Duke. But I did put on the flyer for everybody to pack a lunch, I don't really think you go to any car meets and they feed you. Although last year Dino sponsored it, which was really cool. But I get it figured out one way or the other. But I came in a few minutes early here because it was a long day and I finished everything I set out to do. Oh yeah, 19 people in the background already, but we only have 8 likes. Ugh. I got the headliner refurbished done today. That was an awkward film to do because you're inside the car and you're trying to get the camera up in there where you're spraying, and then you got to watch the overspray don't go on the camera. So it was kind of a pain in the butt, but I did get it done. And something kind of not as funny is I started spraying and I realized I didn't hit record on the camera. I love when that happens, but I did get that done. So going on to the floor next, where Heather's going to do the sound deadener. I'm just going to film her doing it. And then onto the dash. Got to do the dash, get that done, get the seats in. I just got to do spray CPO with a very heavy boxes. And there's your friend Olida. Fernando. Very heavy boxes. Duke was did you get everything, like drop spindle, like the whole kit, like everything? I got mine from Misty a little while back. I didn't put them on yet because I probably should start putting that stuff together. I only got until July 12th, but probably the end of June. Hey, Neil, what's up, brother? To get mine done and on the road. So I can at least drive it for a few weeks to make sure it's okay, But I'm getting at that stage where it's like, I guess I'll do all the interior, get it buttoned up, then mask off all the window openings, And hey, Toby, how are you? And Dawn, thank you. I appreciate that, Dawn. And John A., how are you? Stock spindles. Oh, there you go. I like the color of yours, Duke. I think it actually looks really, really nice. I do. I think it's unique, in all honesty. Yours is show car. Mine's going to be daily. Yours is. It's evident that you took out a lot of time, but it's also evident that you have the experience of body work. I love CIP1 because all the parts I get from them actually fit, unlike J-Bugs. I'm not a. Hey, Bill, what's up, brother? I'm not a J-Bugs fan. A couple of times I ordered from them, and I'll be very honest. I got charged for the parts. It said in stock, and then I get my bill, and I get a couple of the parts, not all of them. And guess what? They were out of stock on stuff. And Adam, what's happening? Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
Adam is now 29. He'll be 30 next year. Can you believe that?
To be 29 again.
But I mean, and they did refund me after I complained, like they should refund me. But I know they carry a lot of stuff, but I'm just not happy when I deal with them. I don't get that personal service, is the problem. But hey Bob, what's up, brother? And tell Vicky we said hello if she's sitting there. And Lisa, how are you? And Irby, how are you? And it's 80 degrees in Mississippi.
I'm coming down there because it's freezing here.
Yeah, thank you. Now I feel worse. I don't know what it is here today. Like
35.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
chilly.
I know it's not too bad, but I've been freezing.
Yeah, she can't
I can't warm up.
warm up at all, even to me. Terrible. 60. You don't act like you're 5. Maybe 6.
Well, it's always good to feel young.
You have a good personality, Adam, because you make me laugh. Whoop, almost knocked her coffee. Trust me, I turned 60 in July. I don't feel any different than I did last year. Well, maybe a little. All right, my back hurts. There, I admitted it. Is everybody happy now? What do we got? Oliver, greetings from the left coast.
Hello.
And same here, waiting for valve sleeves from J-Bugs. Right now on back order, so stuck until they get here. Toby, just sit back and relax. I'm not trying to be rude. J-Bugs does carry a lot of stuff, but I think that when you're out of stock, you need to put it on your website. I deal with Misty a lot from the VW store, and when something is out of stock, she will tell you. I mean, but she answers the phone when you call. It isn't press 1 for this, 2 for that, 3 if you're bored, 4 if your head fell off. It's,
Yeah, Misty actually answers the phone.
Yeah, she'll answer the phone or call you right back. I like that service. Let me see here. Buy a pellet stove. That will warm you up. Hey, you know what, Duke? Funny you brought that up. I was up Tractor Supply. I guess they're everywhere.
Do you have to install those like a fireplace?
Well, Duke's going to know more than me, but
Yeah.
I imagine it has to clearance the roof, when it comes out the wall. That I call it a chimney, but
burn.
yeah. So, but that's what Jim, brother Jim, that's what he runs. That's his.
Yeah, I was just wondering how hard they are to install.
Well, we could do it. I just have to know the logistics of it, 60 is the new 20s.
I agree.
Oh, wow. My back feels like it's 80. And Mike, how are you? It's got about everything I need for engine in the Baja. Just need a good clean spot to freshen it up. Also had time to watch Heather's channel, The Garden.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. I
Thank
appreciate that. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't know crap, but I help her out. I give her tips on planting and flowers. Okay.
I'm going to be putting up a video of a room I did, my bougie room. It's my get ready room soon, but
get ready room.
Get ready room. Like
Okay.
that's where my vanity and everything is, because I haven't put it up yet.
There.
But I will be doing some gardening here soon. I'm waiting for this one to paint my craft room because it's too dark down there. So when I try to film, and I can't film outside right now.
It is. She's
So.
excited to get her channel back up and rolling. And I told her before we go further, and we will, she's going to do some gardening and teach a lot about gardening and flowers and blah, 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 and her cottage life and her cottage house here. I told her to throw in cooking. People like junk, like how to make French bread pizza quick, different things. And she's like, but I think it'll do good.
I don't like cooking on film.
But you really are a good cook.
Well,
That one
thank
time
you.
you made hot dogs, I was like, damn. When you pulled them out of the microwave, I was like, these are good.
I don't make hot dogs. I hate hot dogs.
She despises
I
them.
despise them ever since I was a kid.
30 degrees. You're all American, aren't you there? 30 degrees
Yuck.
with one more ice storm coming Saturday. Oh, order some more goodies from Misty today. She's a good gal. She really is.
Ice storm coming Saturday.
Yeah, he's like, we're here. He's right up here.
Yeah.
He's
Is that going to hit us?
I don't know. I didn't check the weather, but if he's getting it, then that means we're going to end
I got to
up
get
with it.
all my stuff inside.
Yeah. It's funny. I've not had any with J-Bugs. Ordered a bunch from them that were an issue. The out of stock was labeled on the website. Oh, true, Oliver. Before I started having an incident with them, which was twice in a row, and then I had to stop, I don't know if somebody switched up for a while, but 2 times there was stuff out of stock. And like I said to the guy on the phone, you could have deleted it from my order and returned my money or not put it on the order, but he got like an attitude with me, got mad, whoever it was, and said to me, well, you're gonna have to wait a few weeks and this and that. I'm like, no, you'll put my money back now because I need to order somewhere else. And they have a large inventory, Oliver, but I got nailed twice. So I'm glad you've had great success. That's awesome. I mean, and there's a lot of places out there. I mean, we're not without parts, by no means at all. We have 4 to 7 inches of snow coming tomorrow. Ugh.
Ugh.
I'm tired of winter, and it ain't even halfway through yet.
I know.
William, how are you?
Hi, William.
And Lonnie, how are you?
Lonnie.
Whoops, there we go. Heather, I purchased some
Enhancia
seeds. I thought it looked really nice in your garden.
I do have some growing out front, but I did get seeds and I plan on putting some in the back because I'm making a whole new flower garden. I just wanted all flowers. I'm trying to get rid of as much grass as I can.
Less for me to cut.
Just be flowers. So that's what's up and coming. But I love cone flowers. I think they're just so beautiful.
I do too. I have no idea.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
I only know stuff when I look at it,
It's the ones outside the house here that are pink with the black with this center.
Oh, is that the ones where I sniff them and I take pictures of them and
No.
Oh, okay.
Those are the roses.
I don't do that. Get ready room. That doesn't sound weird at all. Adam's peeking through the window up there. Because we have a spare bedroom. And when my last one moved out, although I miss my kids, I said to Heather, what should we do with that room? Oh, she already had plans. She has an extra room.
Yeah.
That's a guest room, kind of. We don't get guests.
Like when my youngest comes, she'll come over and she'll go upstairs and go to sleep up because I have a bed up there.
She'll go up and take a nap.
She'll go up and take a nap up there. It kind of makes me feel good that she's utilizing it.
I told her to put
I have a fireplace up there
on her channel of it. It looks like a fairy.
I will. I have to edit that.
Looks like a fairy type room. She did a really nice job. Yeah. It's mystical room. I don't go in there. Ugh. Hello, Slade, Heather, all my BW friends. It is Dawn. Hope you are doing well. I will be 80 in July, and watching you work on bugs makes me feel 25 again.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, Dawn. That is awesome to hear. I hope I make it to 80. Life goes quick.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it really
He would know more than anybody.
Yeah, Dawn has a lot more wisdom than me, there's for sure. And Coach, greetings to you. Toby, okay, what company is Misty with again? Maybe I'll try. The VW store is the name of her place online. And I don't know if she's in here tonight. She may not be yet. But the VW store, or if you look in the description of my videos, I always put a link to Misty. Jorg, how are you? And Eternal, how are you? I just say Eternal, it's easier. And can't blame you with your experience. Attitude is a non-starter for me too. And Oliver, I don't like to put anybody down. That's not my goal. And if you've been following me for a while, you probably know that. But when they nailed me twice, I was like, man, that wasn't good, But at the same time, I don't like to see any company go down. That's never my goal. I don't believe in that stuff. I like all companies to do great, and people are employed there, Hey, Linda, 68 hit and miss. I start calling people by their names. I'm used to it. How are you? And Elita said, good evening, everyone. Please remember to hit the like button. I appreciate that. Elita. We have 45 people, and we only have 27 likes. So if you could hit the like button, it helps the algorithm. And Darren, what is up, brother? And I just bumped the thing. There we go.
Hi, Glenn.
Glenn, how are you? And Kevin, I was about 15 minutes early. I was sitting here. I had everything done and thought.
I specifically told you.
She did.
I told him at 8:30, please don't go in early because I won't be ready.
You got to get ready. I mean, I even curled my hair for this.
Next thing I know, he's like, hey, I'm going live. I'm like, Did I not just tell you
Because I was sitting here already, so I thought, hit the button, you know.
that button kills you? Men are all the same.
Lord Mark, what's up? And April, how
Hi,
are
April.
you? And I hit the button. This button's touchy on here. And you better have Lloyd, how are you?
Hello.
Try not to miss anybody. I don't like doing that. And Bob, I hope you're feeling better. And Lord Mark's on it. She was in her ready room.
I was.
and it is. I know. Scott, what's up, brother? And one thing we got to do real quick, and we'll sing it really fast, is to Adam Gray. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Adam. Happy birthday to you. I had to do that. I felt
I'm
it.
not good at singing. It's
Here,
not
you
my-
do it solo. Go
No,
ahead, yeah.
no.
Oh, Mike just got crazy there. Heidi, what's up?
Hi, Heidi.
We got 49 people and only 30 likes. And I can't remember if I said hi to Vicky. If Bob's Vicky, pretty girl, is sitting there, I wanted to say hello to her. And James Perez, how are you?
Hi.
Yeah, in the whole room singing. I could hear them. I hope you're doing good, Bob. I do. It's everybody's been sick off and on over the last long time. That was awesome. We're not singers, that's for sure. But I did finish.
We did our best. We gave it our all.
We did. I did finish the video today for the headliner. Ran out of spray dye, but it's okay. All I have to do is no, Jorg, I ain't doing that. You guys all leave me.
Yeah.
I did get the headliner video together for Sunday. Instead of now, if anybody ever needs a headliner installation video, I do have a 3-part series from a couple years ago on the channel. But there was only a couple small blemishes on mine, and I did a refurbished video and re-dyed it with Rust-Oleum's vinyl dye. I swear it wasn't any different than using VHT. I thought it sprayed very nicely. I bought 2 cans. I messed up. I needed 3 because I forgot about the sunroof part that I had out, and I forgot about the sun visors and the other things. So I'll put that in a different video, but the headliner video will be out Sunday. I was really dreading doing that video. It was not fun trying to angle that camera and get in the car and spray and have enough light to do all that. So it was a pain in the butt. And I didn't want to bug Heather. She was doing stuff today, but I got it finished, thankfully.
I was in my get ready room.
Yeah, she. Let's get the likes up, people. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, really. Thank you, James. The like button is very important. Heather's going to Monday put down the sound deadener for me. I'll film her doing it for a change. And the sound deadener video. And a couple other videos redoing the dash and everything's going to be out all next week. Just bang, bang, bang. I've got to get it done before the picnic. So I'm going to have to really double down.
I'm looking for a camper.
Yeah. Darren
sent us one. Wait,
Darren or Adam? I forget. It's in our group chat. It's like an $800 Scotty. At first I got excited. I thought it was near me, and here it's in North Carolina. I'd have grabbed that. I'd have just went and grabbed it. It would have been nice to have that for especially July. But
yeah.
And number 1 just stepped in the room and said, "Yikes." That stem looks like all kind of thorny and a very sensitive spot. It still smells sweet, he whispered, trying not to get that. She had had again that smirk, them dimples, those blushing cheeks. I can't read ahead like that.
I do. I was trying not to look at them.
Sound deadener is fun. You're going to have fun, Heather. You know what? I had to pick some up last night because boy, did that stuff go up. When I did the Super Beetle, I don't know, 2.5 years ago, whatever it was, when I did the sound deadener, I bought Quick Roof. And
Yeah, but it's so satisfying.
yeah, it is.
Like it's one of the, like, you know, them satisfying videos. It almost feels like that, like
you're rolling
it on, and it's like so satisfying.
But the thing is, the Super Beetle, when you didn't get to be in that one, sadly, even Dave said it was nice and quiet. So putting that, now I double layered the sound deadener on the floors. I single layered it. Did I say floors or doors? Floors. Double layer the floors, single layer the doors, and I double layer the luggage compartment. Not much of a luggage compartment, huh? And I single layer the firewall on the outside. So when you're in them, it does kill a lot of the road noise down. You know what I mean? I never thought about it when I was younger, but the dang sound deadener, if you buy Dynamat, and I'm not putting anybody down, it's just really expensive. Quick Roof was reasonable, but they jumped in price. So we were at Home Depot last night, and I grabbed a roll there because I'm down to 2 rolls altogether. But I've got to cut out the seat rails on the passenger side tomorrow because I'll be putting custom seat brackets in, and then Heather can go ahead and do the sound deadener. So that'll be a video coming up this week, like an extra video. But I love putting it in my 72. Yeah, Lord Mark, I tell you, it makes it different. Yeah, it does keep the cold out a little bit. It really helps. What?
I heard what you said.
What?
It'll be an extra video. Well, I don't be. My videos aren't qualified to be main videos.
I can do one a week, and it'll be done in about 2 years. I got to do extra videos. That's what I got to do.
Sunday video.
You probably will be.
Okay.
That's an extra video, though.
I'm not going to do all this work if I got to be extra.
No appreciation whatsoever.
No appreciation whatsoever.
Rolling till satisfaction, sound under blushing cheeks. We just turned not safe for work corner. Let me see here. Oh, Linda did sing a solo. I thought that was her singing.
Yeah.
Heather, you're extra special. Thank you, Darren.
I'm
she
not that extra
that.
special.
Do you put that on the roof too? Dawn, there's a debate on that. I don't, and I'm going to tell you why. Tell me. Good. She's like, I don't know.
Well, because let me guess.
Okay, you guess.
You don't put it on the roof because you have to put the line. Never mind. I don't want to guess.
No, it's okay. No, it's all right. Because Heather pictured the headliner.
I was picturing the headliner.
And mine I'm not taking out this time.
Yeah, we're not taking it out.
I can't verify this, but I have heard people say that, now obviously gravity, blah, blah, blah. When you stick it to the roof, that it's heavier than that crappy insulation they put in, from the factory. Once all that heat starts hitting the roof and you can't even touch the car and it's frying under the sun, some people say that it let loose and fell down into their headliner because of the gravitational pull on it. Ooh, didn't that sound good? Gravitational pull. But
that sounded very scientific.
Yeah, we just turned a whole new station on here.
I was just thinking it was going to be too thick for up there.
Well, no, it'd be great if we could, but I can't verify that. I had 2-3 different people say that, and I never tried it, and I'm not removing my headliner. But on the first Beetle I did on the community channel, I did put the factory insulation up on the roof, which is very light. If I put it in your hands, you'd feel like you aren't holding anything. And then I use the 3M90 super duper tack spray adhesive. And that held fine because there's no weight. But in a nutshell, I can't verify it, but people say that
if you do it, then tell us about it.
Well, I don't want him to end up the guinea pig and be like, damn, he was right.
Yeah, that's true.
It's laying in the headliner, Heather is not an extra.
Thank you.
Just think when you're in the videos, you can find your towels. Bob! He just gets.
I love you, Bob.
Bob does the uppercut when I'm not even looking.
He's always on my side.
Headliner rails are tricky. Spray-on sound deadener would work in the roof. Yeah, I agree, Mark. Yeah, I do agree with that. That would probably be a really, really good idea. The headliner rails, like when you're dealing with the sunroof, I get stuck with a lot of sunroof cars. I don't know why.
We always end up with a sunroof car.
Yeah, people go, it's hard to find them. I
Not
get
for
stuck with them
us.
back to back all the time. And I'm sure we'll be happy then when we're going down a road with it open and the pop outs, with the airflow going through. But the little rails that hold the headliner up on the sunroof ones have little springs on them. And I lost them last time around when I did it. That was fun. Let me see. I pulled my old headliner out and the old stuff had come unglued and was causing the old headliner to drop. Now it was replacement, but it need replaced. Yeah, Darren, that's what I mean. It's anything hanging overhead. I mean, those roofs take a heck of a beating from the sun. If you ever went out and it's like, oh, can't wash the car now because it's so hot, you can't even touch the roof. Well, that glue eventually, I agree with Mark, maybe spraying some deadener on the roof with the headliner up. I think that's probably a great idea. Hey, good human, what's up, brother? That's Jeremy.
Yeah.
And we have side, front, back. I'll towel every angle. You said we went not safe for work. Just me or every giggle. The stem shrinks and the flowers grow.
You're an idiot.
Even my face turned red. No, I mean,
he's infatuated with my rose.
Well, I'm the one that did all that work. I was like, I don't give tattoo work. I don't do that.
I wouldn't let you give me a tattoo on my big toe.
You have small toes. You're a little person.
I'm just saying, I would never let you give me a tattoo.
Joe, how you doing, brother? Now, we have 57 people, but we only have 38 likes. Please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. It does help the algorithm so much on the videos. But I warned him about the scorpion.
He doesn't listen.
But they did the rate. Well, everything's up in price now, but they did raise the price on the, I call it peel and stick. But the Dynamat is just, it's too expensive. And I'm not putting a company down. That's not my goal. I did look recently. I might start something extra to play around with. I've always wanted to try this. I'll look into Eastwood. Truthfully, I wanted to think about start doing some powder coating because I need things powder coated. Common people, we can do this. Hit those likes.
Yeah.
I hope they do. It needs to be more than that. Truthfully, hey, Anna, how are you? I actually want to try, since I upgraded the electric, thanks to Adam Gray, who helped me mentally get my garage up to date. I got a 220 plug. I need to find a stove and put it in there. I think that I need to, hi, little one. I need to start doing some powder coating on maybe wheels and parts and German tins, stuff like that. I want to give it a try, Quick Roof is cheap and works well. I have a roll of that in the garage, Mark, but I stopped at Home Depot last night. I don't know what theirs was called. I can't remember. And it's same stuff, though, and I grabbed their brand. Now, that one was 6 inches wide and 25 feet long. I believe that's what Quick Roof is, probably the same size. And it was 17, I think, right around there, which actually wasn't too bad because I thought it was more expensive on Amazon. Go with factory style insulation on the roof. The headliner bows will help hold it up on the roof. Duke, that's what I did on the Super Beetle. Cat's kicking me. Is exactly what you just said. I sprayed the factory stuff on and then put the bows in. And I never had an issue. But yeah, exactly. Speaking of Son, Smidgen has at least tripled. Smidgen's driving us nuts. She's in heat. Ugh.
She's making us crazy.
Screaming in the middle of the night real
She
loud.
has an appointment, but it's not till March.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Troy, how are you? And welcome in.
Hi.
And yes, 6 inches wide. Yeah, and I think 25 foot. I don't have the roll near me, but I thought that's what it was. And usually I don't remember numbers that well anymore. But it was 17 at Home Depot, which I thought was cheap. I haven't checked Amazon is where I got the quick roof, I think, last time. It was a little more expensive, you know. What is so uninteresting on the wall in front? Slades left just above eye level. Heather knows why, is where she looks while biting her cheek, trying not to laugh.
Up there, that's all his beetles.
There's a bunch of beetles on the wall.
There's too much to look at.
I actually took a lot of the stuff down, though, and opened it like a child. And you can probably see, right, do my finger right, the curio cabinet. I opened a lot of my die casts like a kid, and I put them in there. I couldn't control myself, but it is what it is.
Well,
I would love to do powder coating, but I find it risky because tornado wire over my tank is my super beetle. Because tornado wires from my tank is my super beetle. You know what, Alita? I seen online, and what got me started is all the heating or cooling tins, whatever you want to refer to them as, on the motor. Is I seen a couple people selling, you know, complete sets of cooling tins that were powder coated, and I thought, it isn't about, I don't want to go making money on people. It ain't that. I want to be able to do it for myself, or I'll help a friend out if they want something powder coated. But I see Harbor Freight sells them, and I'm not putting them down. It may work really nice, but I want to check reviews first, because I don't want to have to buy it from Harbor Freight, and I do buy stuff there, and then buy it from Eastwood because I didn't like Harbor's Freight. So I want to do, you know, a couple reviews on them and see. But I definitely want to start powder coating some parts. Yay, Smidgen. She is a good kitty. She really is. I love the rag dolls. They're very sweet. So much in common. You might be able to score a used commercial oven cheap. I don't think the restaurant industry fully recovered from COVID. No, I don't think they did either, Mike. I think you're right about that. I was going to look at a marketplace first, and I already made room in the garage. I cleaned a lot of stuff up and got the wood off the floor and on the walls now. But I just think it would be fun. Maybe it's something a little extra. I don't know if I can even powder coat stuff for Heather, maybe, depending, you know.
yeah, my wheelbarrow.
Your wheelbarrow, is it metal?
Yeah.
Oh, the big one is. No, I can't fit that in an oven.
Well, if you got an industrial oven, you could fit it in there.
Thanks, Mike.
All my garden tools. Like, there's a lot.
Okay, now you got carried away.
My garden tools, yeah.
They have wood handles. You can't.
The metal part.
Very dangerous. I've seen people, you know, bad.
Why?
You can always do the thick fur for a headliner like Cheech and Chong. You know what? Years ago, long story short, my 68 Beetle, when I was 15 going on 16, I did the fur in it. But that was 1980, so.
So tacky.
Well, not that it wasn't. Everybody was like, this dude's going places. Well, not where they thought I was going, but I'm new to the Beetle world. Was your channel? I used to rebuild my carburetor, my 70 sedan. That was last year. Oh, that's cool, Ann. I'm glad it helped. I really am. There's a lot of my older videos from 4 years ago when I started. Not that I'm any better now than I wasn't or anything like that, but I'm trying to make the videos better, so I'm redoing some of the older videos, because the camera I had in the beginning was an iPhone 6, and I was all over the place with it and wasn't comprehending, like, put it on a stand, take your time, move it around. So, and Alita said that sounds interesting. That means she's on my side. And I know your pain. When I first met Vicky, she had a cat that was deaf, and it would sit in the window and howl.
Oh,
Wow, for real?
wow.
Wow. We had
It's so annoying.
We had a Doberman that was deaf years
Yeah.
ago that we had rescued. And I bought gray wool-like material from Crystal Anquest, where they included to the top of my Beetle with 3M90 spray with solid headliner. Was happy with that. Yeah, Neil, that's what Duke just talked about, but Mr. Veter Beater. is that type of material right there. And when you use the 3M90, I use the Weldwood or whatever it is, brush on glue when I'm doing my carpeting, which will be done in a couple of weeks. But the 3M90 is what I used today to repair parts of the headliner, when I was doing it. Let me see here. Check see if any companies have scratch and dent section. It might be an easy way to set for channel review, and Slade have an idea for powder coating too. Hey, you know what? Scratch and dent might not be a bad idea. I didn't think of that. We have a restaurant place that used to be about 20 minutes from here, going towards Monroeville, TNT. They did pizza shops, restaurants, and they would sell used equipment. I might stop by there too. I didn't think about that.
Check the Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with Heather. Garden tools and probably make them last longer as well.
Yeah.
Alita, we go through garden tools like crazy because I'm out there sometimes shoveling and doing stuff with Heather. Sadly, the shovels keep breaking, and we've been to Tractor Supply.
Or I lose them and then find them the next year when I'm digging.
Yeah, Heather's good for that.
Really bad for that.
Them little snips.
I go through snips like
pruning shears.
Oh my goodness.
But they're junk now though. A lot of them.
They just the springs fly off and then.
But even that, the shovels, the handles are breaking off and everything.
Yeah.
Back in high school, I had the dingle balls around my car's windows. Jeremy, my buddy, did that in his old Impala. He had them hanging around the windows. Man, I still think times were more fun then, but it's just me. And William, what's up, brother? If the stove works, I pulled for the Reno house. You can have it. Just have the cabinets, tiles, and new appliances and granite delivered today. Busy weekend ahead, should be completed in 2 months.
Wow.
William, thank you. I really appreciate that. Let me know. As long as it fits in the Jeep, but I think it would, in all honesty. I just wanted to do some. I thought some powder coating, and I'm not going to film that. I don't think anybody wants to watch powder coating stuff, but it's something I'd like to do for coaling tins and anything that I can think of to do, Has anyone ever made a vinyl roof brum type for a Beetle? George, that's very interesting, in all honesty. I never Googled that. I'm wondering if anybody really has. That's very interesting. How do you know a cat is deaf and not just ignoring you?
Yeah, because that's what they do, right? I was thinking that.
And Bob said it was at 3 a.m. Yeah, I would have not been happy about that. That's what attracted Heather to Slade. Good human. Good question. And John, and I just bumped the mouse. There we go. Maybe you could find a pottery kiln. Oh, wow. Now that would be nice.
I could make pottery. I've always wanted a pottery wheel and never got one.
I think John.
I wanted one as a kid and I was never allowed to have one.
John was talking to me.
But I could get the pottery kiln.
Look, he said
and
not.
Then you could
he
use
said
it.
Not you, Heather. I was talking to Slade.
He did not say that.
Boy, he's thinking it. That's a good idea, John. In all honesty, when you do your powder coating, use outdoor rated powder. Holds up better than indoor. Thank you, Adam, because I know nothing about the process. I had some parts powder coated on my chopper I built years ago, and truthfully, that stuff is like bulletproof. But whether it's a car or bike, when I got done with my first bike, and I really put a lot of work into that. I built a chopper from scratch. I went down the road, 45, 50 mile an hour, nothing crazy. It was only on the road for 5 minutes and I heard tink. I'm like, ugh. And of course, I looked down and the front of the gas tank had a big chip in it. What was the odds of it that fast? Look for Lee Valley Tools, Heather.
I wrote it down.
Oh, I'd seen you write.
Or do you recommend? Are they good tools?
Yeah, if he said that, I'll bet they're. I never heard of them before. Keep your gardening tools in a bucket.
I do with sand.
No, she means because you're losing them.
Yeah, I keep them in a bucket.
Oh, do you?
But I'm really bad about putting them back.
She loses the bucket. I agree with shears nowadays suck, but
yeah, they do.
They do. Kentucky, what's up? I actually don't know how many garden tools we bought over the last few years, where I said to her, I could swear, could be my imagination, that like my dad had the same shovel for 20 years, and now every year we got to keep buying them. It's
Yeah.
I think stuff is
I
made.
like have my two favorites. My Hori Hori. I love my Hori Hori. That has lasted me a while.
Oh, it's that knife looking
It's a knife
thing.
and it has a point on it.
Right.
I love that thing. And then I have a garden. It's like, it's got like a point on it. Almost looks like a sickle. I love that thing.
You have a lot of
I dig with that all the time.
You have a lot of hand motions going on when you do that. Even when I come in, she's like, hi. Scratch and dent pizza oven, conveyor style for efficiency. Where it just rolls on through real slow. People standing there waiting for their parts. I just scored an 05 Honda Shadow Spirit 1100 chopping it. Any ideas?
Oh.
One idea there is you got a dependable bike. There's no doubt. I did a down tube stretch on my 1750 I did years ago. And it was called the Kong stretch. And I did 8-inch over, regular forks, Frank's forks, I think I bought. And truthfully, it was smooth. Sometimes you go in the other lane if you're going too fast, with the front end, but it was fun to ride. You both could use it. Wait a minute. My screen just jumped. There we go. Yeah, you're right, John. I don't know where I'd find a pottery cone. I'm going to have to look. That's kind of interesting. I wouldn't even thought of that, to tell you the truth. My reasoning from the roof is to be seriously good for noise heat reduction. Yeah, you are right, George. There's no doubt about that. I think I was 18, maybe 19. I don't really remember. I tried to put a vinyl roof on my dad's 73 Cutlass. I bought the material because his had dry rotted. And I tried to surprise him while he was at work. And I was home that day and ripped the old vinyl off, sanded, glued, put the new vinyl on. He was very surprised when he come home. He said, what in the hell happened to my car? I had wrinkles all over it. That was an expensive mistake. I bet Vever would have the pottery equipment. They have everything else. I can contact the one girl I deal with at Vever because they do offer me stuff once in a while. And I have no complaints with them. I know some people say, well, it's China, blah, blah, blah. I have never had a problem with Vever products. I really haven't. Uncle Bond, thank you. Thank you for the super chat donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very, very much. And how is the Bond Camino coming? I got a notification today. I didn't get to watch it yet. I think you were on the 320 grit sanding. I think you are. I give you credit. I hate body work. I really do. And if Duke's still in her, he'll beat me up for saying that now. But man, does that take patience. I think when Mr. Veter Beater Duke was talking about on his one video, he did, I think he did the rear firewall or somewhere, and he said he spent 5 hours in the one area. Can't remember what I did yesterday, but I remember what he did. And that's hard on the body. George Brum taught with the Rolls Joyce kits back in the day. I'm going to need some motorcycle parts coated. Yeah, Scott, I'm going to do my best to get that rolling. I do have thankfully, to Adam Gray, I have everything set up electrically. So I'm going to check Eastwood, though, and Harbor Freight and see what the reviews are. Lee Valley tools are tools for people who use tools. We don't use tools here. Consider the exchange rate, you're saving about 40%. Oh, damn. I'll tell her that one. I don't know if she can hear me. She's in the other room briefly. Number one, I really, all joking aside, never heard of Lee Valley Tools. I'll have to look because them orange pruning shears, Fisker or something, they make a big deal out of them at Tractor Supply, Lowe's, Home Depot. And truthfully, they break so easy. Even the shovels we're getting now, they're breaking. A good source of strong yard tools is estate sales. George, that's funny you brought that up. Keep an eye out for vintage. Yeah. And I said to Heather recently, we need to start going to estate sales because we do prefer, like, you all right?
Yeah, I'm spelling you. That would have been bad live.
Stay tuned next week. See what we do. Have to mark it age restricted. Now you burnt
That
my
is a really good
concentration.
idea.
Yeah, Jorg. Here we go.
I'm sorry. I told you not to make me laugh.
That's why I told Heather we need to start. Stop. Ugh. Living with her is like free entertainment, not free. You know, I was talking to Jorg, we were communicating and everything. Now, boom. Now, you know what, the estate sales, we went to one because my buddy drive me nuts. You got to go. And the first one we went to was kind of,
It sucked.
yeah, it wasn't very good. But we should probably start going to them because we go to those flea teak stores a lot, and they're okay. I always think of Bob Putty when I go to the one by my house, but I believe he stopped there when he was visiting last year at the picnic. They have all kind of Lionel train stuff at Miller's down there at the end cap, but I don't know if the stuff's expensive or not. But I will check out some estate sales. We have been wanting to do that, and you're so right, Jorg. The old vintage stuff, like,
Yeah, I wish I could get a hold of the old ones.
yeah. And Darren asked Uncle Bon how his El Camino is coming along. I'm so excited for him. Poor guy's been through a lot of crap, in all honesty, and I won't get into that on here, but he trusts people a lot because that's who Uncle Bon is. And, you know, I think people need to treat him much better when they're working on his vehicle and pricing and stuff. It just bothers me. And Uncle Bon and I did a live, well, not live. Oh, yeah, it was live, I guess, because we talk on the phone once in a while. And I'm like, let's just do a FaceTime chat or whatever it is on Facebook. And we sat and we did a video conference call for 2 hours, and I had a blast. It's like
Those two are like a carnival.
because I can't quit laughing and stuff when we're on the phone. Hooey Woody, I thought that was only Halloween and Slade's birthday. My ex-wife was a garden toy. Heather, put an air tag on your tools to locate them fast.
That's not a bad idea.
Lisa says, good idea. You see, if you have something like, so there, check it out. It's an online auction for school systems. They sell used equipment, mowers, trucks. I never heard of that before.
Gov deals.
Yeah, check that. Write that down. We got to write down everybody's name here in a moment, though, because I want to give away some stickers tonight while everybody's in here. We have 54 people. We only have 46 likes. Somebody's holding that in the background here. I'm guessing federal government will be getting rid of lots of stuff soon. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things leaving. They're even talking about getting rid of all Volkswagen parts now. So, no, I'm just kidding.
That's not good.
And Kenneth, welcome aboard, my friend. I love the info you put out. Waiting on my first Beetle to arrive, but I'm looking forward to the next chapter of the Beetle life.
Awesome.
Thank you, Kenneth. Well, tell us a little bit. What'd you get? When you say arrive, I imagine you might already have one coming to you. So tell us, what year did you get? Standard, super? Give us a little info. I like when people come in that are new. We're all big family, so you'll get used to us talking like boneheads in here.
Yeah.
But everybody's friendly all the time. Tim, what's up? You're never late, my friend. Never late. Kenneth, you got one coming, searching one. See, everybody's on you that fast. What'd you get? For like a bunch of kids. State sales and old farms are the best. If you see a bunch of old equipment that was kept alive well past service life, you're bound to find good tools. Yeah, Mike, you know what? I wished I could find, what's my eye watering? I wished I could find a lot of the farm type sales because, yeah, that stuff there is serviced very well. I'm still trying to recuperate from the 12-day. Very bad decision. Uncle Bon, you got to slow down, brother, on that back, because I was only 2 days in the garage. Well, 3 days. It's a 3-part. I did the headliner refurbish. It took me 3 days, and I had to condense it into one just because of the weather and everything. And I got to tell you, I did think of you, because I was sitting in the car with my back flipped backwards, spraying the roof, and I did think of you. I sincerely mean that. I thought, I don't know how you're sanding and doing that. Your back has got to be killing you. Gov Dills, are we getting a Hummer? Hey, you know what? I'd like to have a real Hummer, like seriously, but I don't. Can you buy them still, or I don't even know.
I don't know. I haven't seen one in a long time.
You were in one at that car show. Remember out in Wexford?
Yeah.
There was a real Hummer. And Heather decided to go open the door and get in and sit in it. And there was a military guy standing there.
He let me. He didn't care.
You already in it. He's
he didn't care.
He's like, oh, well, go ahead. Just don't touch anything. And Heather just looked at him and started messing around.
I didn't care. If you bring it to a show, it's a Hummer. I'm not going to hurt anything.
No, not in that one, but I
wouldn't do that in somebody's vintage car, but it was a
Hummer.
Hummer.
No, I know that. I did take a picture. This thing was a beast. Shopping for a 71, 72 Super to Kicky Punchy PA stuff. Every time he says Kicky Punchy. Popcorn, I have 24-ounce flu too. Oh, you said hours. It's like you can get a real deal surplus Hummer. Yeah, the last time, I don't even know when we were in Wexford. That was like 15 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
And she jumped in it, and there was a military guy standing there, Army. And he's like, hey, be easy there, because she just opened the door and got in. But she would never do that to anybody's car. But
it was a military Hummer.
Well, he didn't want you, like, the keys were in it and everything.
Oh, wait, I could have taken him for a ride.
There's a guy near me that has a Hummer pickup. Oh, wow, that's cool. Hummer guys like roses. Hummer was closed down when Pontiac, Oldsmobile, and Saturn shut down. Darren, you just saved me a problem. I was going to say I thought Hummer was done. I mean, I think I remember the H2s. Was there an H3, or did I just make that up? I remember the H2s. They almost looked like they were made for just, goofing off, riding around.
Hoppers.
Yeah, I don't know. I was waiting for the H1s to come back for Afghanistan. Dang it, I have an H2. Yeah, the H2. Heidi, how many miles are on your H2? I mean, do they last a while? Or, I mean, I thought they quit making them. Sadly, I liked Oldsmobile. I thought Oldsmobile made a fine car, in all honesty. I worked on them for years, but it was always minor stuff, tune-ups, things like that. My neighbor across the street has a Hummer, and all that reminds me of military and how many times we go get stranded in the field.
Wow.
Yeah, the H2s by me that I used to see was mostly all stock. I never seen anybody really do much with them, like fix them up. And stuff I'll probably do to Heather's Jeep soon. I wanted to lift it a little bit and have some fun. But I wouldn't wait till the warranty runs out, or they'll say I ruined the vehicle or something.
I don't want mine lifted.
Oh, you don't want it lifted?
No, I got a stealth look going on.
Yeah, you kind of do. It's all...
Mine almost looks military.
Yeah, it's all...
like government.
Debadged for except Heather's... Funny little... Heather has a Grand Cherokee Laredo Altitude. And I got it for her because we're getting older and it's loaded with all the heated seats and blah, blah, blah. The person, I always wait till the vehicle's 2-3 years old to buy it so that all the kinks are worked out. It is debadged. The Grand Cherokee's not on there. The Altitude, the 4x4, it's all debadged. It actually looks nice. But Heather went and bought her own little logo to put on there. Very professional looking. I can't say what it says on here, but only her.
It's a special edition. We'll just say that. Yeah,
it's special edition. All right. I didn't even know they sold something like that. But people will be surprised at red lights what edition it is. Anyone find something interesting in their bug when cleaning up? I just found a 71 penny in an old glass marble. I know it's not much, thought it was kind of cool.
No, that's cool.
Toby, that is cool.
Yeah.
And in my one video from the Super Beetle a couple years ago, I had always wondered about the person before me that actually drove it. Did they have a noise going on that was driving them nuts, and they could not figure out what it was, and maybe even sold the car at one point. I had stripped the car to nothing, literally, and I happened to snake the tunnel, and I looked, and I'm like, what the hell is that in there? There was a 30 millimeter deep well socket from eons ago. It was just covered in crud. It was inside the tunnel. It had to be rolling around. I got it out of there, and I thought, wow, somebody did it to be smart. Probably tossed it in the tunnel, maybe to be funny. I don't know. But since you brought it up, that was my great find. And that was the only thing I ever found in a Beetle, but it was definitely in the tunnel. So somebody had to think for a while, what is that noise? Where's that coming from? And I kept the socket. It took a while to get the crud off of it. All it said is USA 30 millimeter. It didn't say like Snap-on or Craftsman or anything. So probably came from like one of our mills or something. Very, very, very interesting question there. I saw VW Humbug a while ago, Hummer body on a Beetle chassis. Wow, I've never seen that like that before.
Wow.
Hummer still exists, and I just went too far. There we go. They're electric now. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, is he jerking around?
He could be.
Oh, it's number one. I don't know. I found a vintage floral teaspoon.
Oh,
Wow.
that's cool.
Now that's something different to find. Oh no, Darren said they have an EV Hummer now that crab crawls. Okay, because I didn't know if number one was going to attack me as soon as he baited me, so I didn't know.
But I have a question. So if they're electric, like, like I like power.
Some of them
I like a lot of power. Like I like something with torque. So like if something's electric, can you get that type of power and torque out of a vehicle?
Some of them electric ones are not a joke.
But how much electric is it running to get that torque?
Well, I mean, when you're smashing the foot to the floor, I imagine you would use more electric quicker. I don't know.
Something about gas that just turns me on.
Well, let's not light the house up or not.
No, I mean like vehicle wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
like I feel like
old school.
I feel like it got that.
But some of the electric ones, they are fast. They're not a joke. Some of them. Uncle Bond might bring that up further down. I'm not sure. GM makes the military's Hummer and still made today. I didn't know that, William. I had no idea. And you would know because you were in the military long enough. I had no idea. Heidi on her H2 Hummer has 103,000 into 2006.
Okay.
Have you had a lot of problems with it, Heidi? I mean, H3 was a more compact version, just another rebodied small SUV. The H3 is probably what me and Heather were thinking about.
Yeah.
Where she said like a mall hopper. It was really little.
Yeah.
That's the one we're probably thinking about. Those little H3s are having a resurgence. Debadging. Are we playing skins versus shirts? Yeah, when we got it, I mean, I do like debadging depending on what it is. However, she was like, I want the Grand Cherokee logo, so I'm probably going to have to buy, the logos and put them back on from Mopar to get the right ones. But the one Heather has, the special edition, I can't say what's above it on here. And I was like, really? Estate sales equals old people. Let that sink in. That's me. Sorry it took so long. I'm using my phone. I was gifted a 1974 sedan.
Cool.
Nice. Oh, Ken, you're going to have fun. You really, really are. And that's nice that somebody actually gifted that to you. You won't have no problem getting parts. I mean, that's for sure. But congratulations. That is so awesome. Love the crab crawl. Goes right around the trees nicely.
Cool.
I never had a Hummer, in all honesty. I I never really been in one, I guess.
I wanted one for a while after I got in that army one.
Yeah.
But when I seen the ones that are sold to the public, it's not the same.
Right,
So
right.
it's like,
yeah, she was in that.
I like
big-
the army ones.
That thing was wide.
That thing was wicked.
Wow. Kind of not cushy inside, though.
No, but it was fun.
When you pull the interior panels, carpets, you usually find some scraps of either your original interior or the clever use. Spacers, wedges in mint condition, and joints in the ashtrays. I had my old Valiant had the, or was it your Nova? One of them, when I pulled the rear seat, had the original paperwork. I'm sorry, the build sheet, and I never get to see them, so I thought that was really cool. It's instant power. Yeah, Dawn's right. The electric is 100% torque immediately. Also, please call me gas.
Because, you know, in my mind, I feel like the old school,
Well, it's what you were raised with.
it just feels more like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean? Like it's here, I'm with electric or I'm with gas.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
you know what I mean?
them electric ones, Uncle Vaughn and I were talking about that. Some of them are,
I get it,
fast,
but I
you
just
know.
feel like gas is just more.
Well, because you're used to that. I mean,
Yeah.
I get that. Kentucky had the opportunity today to stop by Valley Auto Works around State of Virginia. They built front beams, all kinds of suspension parts. If anyone is in the market, that's a good place to spend money with. Thank you, Kentucky. I don't really know them, to tell you the truth. Unless somebody's brought them up before, maybe, and I forgot. I'm not sure. Kenny said, I have a 71 camper, put a new master cylinder, everything good. Went out to check on it the other day. The grommets on top of the master cylinder, one is leaking. You know what, Ken? Somebody just brought that up. I never had a problem with that before. Somebody brought up, I think it was Greg Ammerman or somebody. They put it on the group. We're on Facebook, you know, Slades VW community. They brought it up and says, is anybody having a problem with the grommets leaking? So that was
Yeah, I
kind
do
of
remember
weird.
seeing that.
But I've never ran into that. Now you're the second person in 24 hours that brought it up. So I would maybe check Wolfsburg West or somebody for some good soft grommets. I didn't put my new master on yet. I don't know if I bought German or Brazilian. No, I can't even remember. But I'm hoping that don't happen to me because everybody's bringing it up all of a sudden. Gas turns me on. How to remember the Dutch oven. Let me see. I scrolled too far. H3 just needs to go in the green box at the end of the parking lot. I think Oshkosh Truck makes military type Hummer vehicles now. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Huh.
I haven't been keeping up on much, apparently. I just finished my electric chronometer, 33 horsepower equivalent electric instant power. Yeah, there's a difference with the electric.
I know, but does it sound throaty?
Well, you put a little speaker Bluetooth in the back.
No. We got to go back to the 70s, guys. You know, like when power was tough.
I've been to Valley Auto Works several times. He's about 2 hours from me. Yeah, I've never heard of them, in all honesty. I mean, they could be really great. I don't know. Slade, I know what the logo says, but what is her fault? You don't have a sense of humor. He's had water leaks, cat light especially. Get an army one too. Fell in love with got the H2. That's good, Heidi. That's why I was wondering if you had a lot of luck with it, in all honesty. Can you do burnouts with electrics? That's a good question.
Yeah. If you can't, then I'm totally against
Dawn
it.
said, go rent an electric car for the weekend. No, because
No.
I'll get in trouble then. Because I'll end up acting
We'll
like
be
an
doing
idiot.
stupid stuff in it, testing it out.
Oshkosh does the Cougar and Husky. They're not quite a Hummer. Who were you located? Tim, anyone building a Baja, or am I the only crazy one? Oh, there's quite a few, Tim, on the Facebook group that are doing Bajas. If you call Wolfsburg West, the guys are really nice and helpful. I used to talk to Brian, Lisa, at Wolfsburg. I don't know if he's still there. It's been a little while, but they're good folks. They really are. Does anyone know the best place to go for all Type 4 thermostat hardware? The cable union, roller wheel, etc. Ugh. Maybe, Mike, I would try to look on the Samba classified if you want, all the original. I have a lot of luck on there, in all sincerity. What grade sandpaper are you going to use before you lay paint? Usually what I do is I go to right around, depending, Uncle Bon, on what I'm doing, I usually go around 600 or 800. But Mr. Veter Beater on here is an actual body man with many years experience. But I'm around anywhere around, I think I end up 800 right around there before I start laying it on. And then Pike County, Kentucky, and I just bumped my mouse again. I don't like this mouse. The original badge on Jeep is crazy expensive. I had to replace on Cherokee after my daughter backed into it. The badge was half the price of the new hood. Since I was paying, I glued one back on. Yeah, you know what, Darren? I found a couple on eBay that says Grand Cherokee that goes on the door, and they were like $55 a piece or something. And I'm like, holy crap! I thought, like, I don't know, my stupid brain thought like $30 or something. You can also buy World War II Jeep in a crate for the Philippines. Check out, well, man, brand new. Are you being serious, number one?
That'd be cool.
Wow, I didn't even know you could do
That'd
that.
Be cool.
Let's see, electric or big block? I take a big block.
Me too.
Last class truck is about 40 miles from me. Oh, Jackson's Garage. Have a Baja for sale if you're looking. And where we go there? And Tim, I'm building 2 Bajas. There, he don't feel alone now. The Hummer EV has a motor to each wheel. 2 coal. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is neat.
Bell County, Grand Cheeky. New ones are in excess of $300. Ugh. I think the ones I were looking at were knockoffs then. Now I know what to ask for my Grand Cherokee. Hey, we're going to get some names here before it gets too late.
Yeah.
Because we're going to.
I got to scoot.
Yeah, we got to run out in a little while, but we want to do some sticker giveaways real quick here. And my back hurts. We're not leaving this minute, but I want to get that underway because Heather.
So I have my basket. Names. We got a new basket.
And okay, let's.
All right. So who wants a sticker? Say, I do.
Yeah, because we're going to do a quick little.
You got 10 minutes.
Let me see. Yes, check out 1 minute. It's like 10,000 for a basic kit. Michael, are you chance by doing it? Okay. Right. April Elliott. And Heather's folding up, putting in the basket.
April.
Kenneth Bain, Bayne.
Kenneth.
And Kevin Elliott. Oh, I bumped the thing. There we go. And
Kevin?
Yeah, old people gotta go to bed. Put 68 Linda. I'll know who it is. Go to the junkyard and dental floss them off. That's a good idea, Darren.
Linda?
I have a pick and pull near me. That is a really, really good idea. Excellent. Just put Jackson's Garage. And write Darren Waugh.
Okay, hold on. I can only do one at a time. Jackson's. Who else?
I think the heat's too high in here. Just put Kentucky. I'll know who it is. I know about what I call the people in here. And we have Bob Putty.
Kentucky. Bob
Putty. And we have VW Baja Bug.
Okay.
Try not to move the cursor so don't miss anybody. And we have Alida. I like saying her name that way. I don't always do that. And we have Heidi. Miss Heidi, my friend. And you're flying along there. Michael Warona, but I'll know who Mike is. And put Moose. Oh, you're writing fast. You're doing pretty good. And we have Lisa. Hey, Dave. I didn't know you were there. Dave was sitting back watching. Just put Dave Buster, because that's how I'll relate to it. And the screen just jumped. Yay. There we go. Neil. And put Lord Mark, so I'll know which one. He says I do. Nice basket. And we have Tim Switzer. I'm trying not to miss any. It's why I'm just staring at the screen. And we have Dawn Elliott. And we have Jorg. And we have number 1. And we have Toby. What Adam say here? Grand Cherokee badge is expensive. All you need is putty knives in a parking lot with the Grand Cherokee. Yeah, I could go to the mall. I always see a lot of them there.
Quit messing around.
Sorry. Okay, and you did Darren Wall, right? I believe you did. Yeah, because I said Darren Wall while you were doing it. Okay. And Traveling Beetle. And we had David Sandoval. Whoops. Screen jumped again. I knew it was going to happen right there. Okay, we got Moose. And Michael is talking to him. Lord Mark. And he's talking to Kevin and Mark. If someone took something off my car to parking lot, that's a good way to meet Jesus. Yeah, one thing I don't do is steal. And we have Willie. Just put Willie because I know who he is. Starting in the rows too. I mean screen. And you do it twice. And Switzer Alfalfa. Adam Gray. It's his birthday. And you were okay, did we get everybody? Put me down.
No.
Thanks.
No.
Okay, I think that was it. Okay. I missed last
Pearl
year.
Blumma.
Pearl Blumma. This is Kevin. I missed last year. Blah blah blah. Where'd Uncle? Oh, Uncle Bon. Uncle Bon. He's snoozing at the wheel. Okay, last call. Lisa, thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember everybody in here. Families from Clarion County, PA. Yep, got you, Jorg.
We got you, Jorg.
Clarion County, PA, been here since 1805. Wow.
I need something to swoosh them around in. Hold on.
Swoosh. To swoosh or not to swoosh.
Where did our little pumpkin go?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't seen that in a while, to tell you the truth.
Somebody stole our pumpkin.
No, we cannot forget Uncle Bon. He is my buddy. I enjoy being on the phone with him. We do a video chat. It was like one big party for 2 hours of just talking. He's been a great guy. Let me see. My grandma necklace from out in Arizona. Is there? Hopefully see you this year. Yeah. Hey, the Farmington run. While we're talking, I wanted everybody to hopefully meet up there. So I guess it will be Kevin, Adam, Darren, Herman Corey, I believe, will be there. One of our members. And I'm trying to get Junebug Hoover to hook up with you guys, because that'll be 5 or 6 people with your shirts on and goofing off and hanging out. Whoa, what happened there?
Well, I needed a bigger plate,
Oh.
a bigger bowl.
I'm here. My phone died. Okay, well, Lisa said, don't forget Uncle Bon. We put you in for the stickers. The pumpkin was supposed to be put up out of reach of the cat last drawing. I remember.
We lost the pumpkin. I don't know where it is.
Roger Moose said, hey, Tim, you're north of me by 40 minutes. And Slade and Heather need to come to Farmington. I wish we could right now. I really do. What's Farmington run? That is North Carolina. I got you, Uncle Bon. Lisa did. So told me he wanted to snag my Beetle, given an LS swap before Mixie Thompson's. He doesn't know what he is saying.
All right, these are all mixed up.
Okay. So.
All right, Slade.
Let's see here. The first one is.
Oh,
that was weird.
that was weird.
Guess who? Have to guess. Just kidding. You'll be here all night. No, not Indiana. I'm kidding. Williamstown, where he was. Lisa, you are the first one. That's cool. I'm glad she won.
James, did we add you in already?
No. Okay, put James in there. He was late.
He was snoozing.
James was out having a beer somewhere. Let's put him in. What's the date of Farmington show? Farmington is awesome show, really awesome. So I hope all you get together with your shirts on, because I want a nice picture of everybody. I don't know if Junebug knows about it. I hope he does. Somebody needs to alert him. The update took me away from seeing comments on my screen. Okay, and let me see here. We have Dave Buster.
Dave and Buster.
Hi, VW Hot Rod from Thailand. Anas, how are you? Okay, so we have Lisa and we have Dave. I'm going to pick one more. Tell me when you're ready. Trying to mix them up a little bit here. And we have. Come on. Oh, my glasses on.
Moose.
Moose! That Moose! Want to do one more?
Yeah, do one.
Do
Do
one
another one.
Okay, let's do one more. And it's going to be not safe for work. They have beers, ice cold beer roses, and all the sin we can handle. We have one more. We did an extra.
Lord Mark.
And it is Lord Mark. So congrats to the 4 winners.
And Adam's going to get one just because it's his birthday.
It's his birthday. So we're going to send him a poster, T-shirts, underwear, all kind of stuff.
Who's buying his underwear? I'm not buying his underwear.
Okay, so what I need you folks to do is, if you're on Facebook, send me, looks like popcorn bowl. Actually, it is. Yeah, that's what we do use.
No, this is a big mixing bowl. That
Oh,
Ted,
I didn't see that one.
Ted gave us.
I didn't see that on the end of it. Send me the ones who are on Facebook Messenger. Send me a message with your info. If you're not on Facebook, send me an email. Then you go to my YouTube channel, go over to the About, and my email is there. So please send me a message going, hey, here's my information, so I can get your stickers out immediately. Cat's back. And hey, Otto, what's up? Just let me know so I can get you out your stickers this week.
I need to find the pumpkin.
I don't know where it went. I really don't, in all honesty. I had it in that cupboard. But thank you, everybody. We have to head out in about 10 minutes here. We got some running to do yet tonight, which is always fun on a Friday night with all the goofballs out. But yeah, I mean, honestly, we'll try to do this every week. Once in a while, do some stickers and stuff like that. What campground are you using for picnic weekend? Tim, that'll be right where the meet is, Keystone State Park. That didn't come out right. Keystone State Park. I don't know if I can actually. I can't add a picture. I don't think here. No, I can't. Okay. I was going to try to add a picture of the flyer. Tim, I'll send a, there we go. Tim, I'll, isn't that your wife on Facebook that I'm friends with for the, or your girlfriend maybe on Facebook, Diane? Because I can send the flyer there if you'd like. I'd really like you guys to show up. Congrats to all the winners. Thank you, Heather. Why not buy my underwear? Get like a little breaker panel picture on there. And night, April. And can you make the car air fresheners with your logo?
That's a good idea.
It's not a bad idea, honestly. And yes, okay. I thought so. Tim, I'll send it's a virtual flyer. I'll send it to Diane and tell her happy birthday, but I believe I did today. I'll go ahead and send the flyer and the campgrounds. All the information's on the flyer. Keep up the informative videos. I love them. Thank you. And thank you, Ken, for saying that. I appreciate that. Okay, everybody get a hold of me. Who won stickers? I really appreciate you all being here. We're going to go ahead and hit the road. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Remember, the videos are out Sundays now instead of Fridays. Mm-hmm. So Sunday about 11 a.m., give or take.
So my video will be up Sunday.
No. I have the headliner. I have the headliner video up.
Oh, my video will be up the following Sunday because he's not making me an extra.
And midweek, I'm going to put an extra video up that I'm going to do because I got to hurry up and start to get done. But thank you all. I really, really appreciate all of you. I hope you all have a very blessed weekend. Everybody be safe. We'll see you next Friday night besides the videos that go up. Great, Tim. I thought I said something on our wall, but my brain's getting older.
I didn't see the video of the skunk.
Wait, what?
Up further.
Oh, Heather, did you see the video of the skunk? No. Mm-mm. I don't think so.
Where?
It's probably one I should have showed you. Thanks, Lisa. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.